Hey, what's up YouTubers? It's time for another tip to grow your channel. Today's tip might fundamentally change your channel and the content you upload, but if you choose to go this route, you absolutely will increase your views and subscribers and AdSense revenue and all that stuff. This is like SEO 101. This is tip numero ocho, that's 8 in Spanish. It's all about keywords. I'm not talking about tags. I'm talking about literally finding the keywords that get big, fat, juicy numbers and make content that caters to those keywords. So whether you're in this for the money or just looking to find a few more writing buddies, stick around. So a huge caveat before we get started. This tip is pure SEO, pure business mode, soulless. You know, it'll most likely change your video and your videos and your channel into a soulless monstrosity. But you will get more subscribers, more views, more minutes watched and money, etc. But be forewarned, it's going to suck the passion for moto vlogging right out of your lungs. Now, if you are thinking of running a different channel, or if you want to create a channel exclusively for this type of content, or whatever content you feel like doing, and you want it to get big, then you're going to be fine. And, you know, if you just want to increase your numbers a little bit, and you don't want to go full bore on it, or if you want to make sure that your video reaches the most people as it possibly can, you're going to want to do this. This tip is one that I don't personally follow 100% because I find more satisfaction in, you know, building relationships and doing things in the community than I would find satisfaction from having a huge, gigantic channel. I'm bringing up this topic because a good buddy of mine, make sure to check out his channel. His channel is TB Jim Collins. He's wondering how to make YouTubing more of a success. Like most of us, he works really hard at what he does. He actually works harder than most. But he's not seeing a lot of the kind of success that he'd like to see. Well, he, like me, is looking for work and hoping that YouTube will just give him a little tiny supplement for his income. Last week he sent me a private message, and I hope this is okay that I share this, but he basically asked, why am I not growing? What's wrong with my stuff? And my reply was basically, well, we're moto vlogging. That's our problem. So, let's get right into it. In the description I have a link to the Google keyword tool. This tool lets you put in any group of keywords or any keyword and just see how many people are searching for it on a month-to-month basis. Now here's the nutty part. People have created entire businesses on these keywords. Why? Because it shows you what people are searching for and whether they are getting relevant results on that search. This isn't just for YouTube either. This is for the behemoth that is Google, so this is huge. My advice would be to go and play with the keyword tool for a while. See what gets lots of traffic and lots of searches. See what has lots of competition and what doesn't. Type in the name of your motorcycle, then compare it to other motorcycles. Type in motorcycle crash. Type in anything you're curious to see just how many people are searching for that in a given month. Now here's where things get nuts. If you're looking for a new bike and you really want to grow your channel, see what bike gets the most searches. If you need a new helmet, see what helmet gets the most searches. See what equipment gets the most searches. If you want to move, see what locations get a lot of searches. You could literally transform your life to cater to the masses, and you really will cater to the masses because everything you do will be relevant to search results. So, maybe you'll mess around with that keyword tool and decide to go get a different bike, aka not a dual sport motorcycle, but probably rather a supermoto or an R1, or move to a better location with a lot less snow where people go on vacations, you know, specifically like motorcycle riding vacations. Now, I'm taking it to the most very extreme. I mean, you can change your life in all kinds of different ways just to be, you know, popular in the keyword searches. Or, you know, maybe you just want to keep it real and just keep being you, but you'd still like to grow a bit in the process. Now go back to the keyword tool and start searching for, specific repairs for your motorcycle. Carb rejet or sprocket ratio or an exhaust mod or something like that. If you see something that is searched for a lot, come back to YouTube and search for that specific repair in another window. If there are all kinds of videos, just leave it alone. Don't waste your time making a video on that, because you're not going to break into that market and get any significant views, because the topic has been covered. If there are no videos and nobody is getting their needs met, or if the videos are pretty crappy, when those people search for their content, then strip down your bike, explain the repair, and watch the views and subscribers and AdSense roll in like a bullet train. Now, think of it. If 200,000 people a month are searching for motorcycle oil change, but there are 2,000 videos out there covering the topic, then is it still worth doing a tutorial? No. Now, if 2,000 people a month, which is not a whole lot of people in the Google scheme of things, but 2,000 people a month are searching for a very specific mod that you know how to do. If you search that on YouTube or Google and there are no other relevant or decent competition out there, then make a video of that, and even though it's only 2,000 people a month and not 200,000, you can expect 2,000 views a month because you are the only one providing relevant, good content on that topic. Does that make sense? Now, somebody who does this, somebody who really caters to keyword search results, and I'm not sure if he's using the keyword tool or not, but he does this and he does it very well, is Motonosity, or his channel name is MotoNosityX. Now, not only that, but he also vlogs about topics that are very fresh and controversial within the community. If anything ever comes up motorcycle related in the news, he's right on top of it with a vlog. The guy is a topical genius, and he has videos that are, as basic as how to downshift on a motorcycle, which you and me may think is a silly video, but it's probably getting a ton of search traffic because people who are new to motorcycling probably want to know, and they're searching for it. He just recently did a video on lubing a chain. Many of us will probably think, well, I know how to lube a chain, but some people don't know. Lots of people don't know. People are searching, and his videos are very informative, and he keeps growing because of it. Besides that, he's an awesome guy. He keeps it pretty family friendly, and his bike is absolutely gorgeous. I highly recommend his channel, even if you're not a street bike kind of guy, because his content, it really is straight up good. In fact, I'm just going to throw it out there. I think he is really one of the best street vloggers there is, if not the best. That's a pretty big statement. But he also knows a lot about the Facebooks because he has over 100,000 likes on his Facebook page. However, he hasn't sold his soul, and his vlogs don't feel like, impersonal because of it. He knows the formula for that success, but he also keeps it very personal. So for motorcycle content marketing, MotoNosityX is who we all should be emulating. So whether you're looking to grow or just looking to be found and discover some riding buddies, you want to use keywords and a title that accurately describes your video. I'm trying hard to get away from the super long moto vlog because first, the time code scares people away, and second, it's weird, but if you think about it, how do you title a 20-minute long moto vlog accurately? Sometimes I get to a video and I see that it's even just 10 minutes long, and it might be a moto vlogger that I really like, but I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I love you, man. I just don't have time for this right now. Give it a day or two where I'm busy, and that video might have been excellent, but it's fallen through the cracks, or it's covered up by all the other content in my YouTube feed, and I never get to see it. But if you're new, or if you want to grow like Mr. TB Jim Collins, you may want to cut up the long moto vlogs and just include short bits with super accurate descriptions while you're just starting out. Like I said in tip number 4, videos that do best on YouTube are typically less than 2 minutes and have very descriptive keywords and very specific content that sticks to those keywords. Maybe when you did your water crossing or crashed or a log crossing or whatever, if that interesting bit is hidden inside a 20-minute moto vlog, you won't get any views. Or when people do come to your video and they don't instantly see what they were promised, they're going to leave early, and that hurts your YouTube analytics as an abandoned view, so your videos won't be displayed or recommended as much. It hurts your whole channel. If you do a gnarly hill climb, then just post just the hill climb and then name the video Gnarly Hill Climb on a KLR, then you'll get 50 times the views and subscribers than if you just hit it within a 20-minute, long moto vlog titled like Why I Like Cake with a Hill Climb. Even if your moto vlog may be hilarious, organic searchers who clicked on your video to see what they saw in the title or the thumbnail, if they don't get it, they're probably going to bail early, which again means you missed an opportunity to expand your audience, and YouTube punishes you for not keeping their interest for the whole video. So maybe you add a highlight from your moto vlog. The funniest part of what you said. Then cut right to the crash or the log crossing. We're talking 10 to 20 seconds and then right to the log crossing or the crash or the river crossing or the wheelie or whatever. Give them just a little sample of your vlogging skills. If they like it, they'll probably subscribe. If you try force-feeding the whole 7-course meal down their throat, then not so much. But again, and I really don't do this. My moto vlogs are nice and long because I enjoy interaction with my audience. I like to kind of just, hey, this is me. I'm out there. I'm not just putting out stuff. But if you're starting out and you want to grow, do keep it under 2 to 3 minutes if you're looking for that, viral gold. One example that I gave to Jim, I spend hours creating many of my videos, and my average views right now are about, 1,500 views in a month on a given video. However, I spend probably 3 minutes on a 30-second video that I titled Motorcycle Riding Next to a Cliff or something crappy like that. Didn't even talk in the thing. No sound, crappy audio, and but I did ride close to a cliff, and that thing got like 4,000 views in the first 2 days it was up. Now that video is nearly 3 times as successful as my other videos, but does that mean I'm going to stop vlogging and start releasing all kinds of 30-second snippets, videos where I do stupid things? Well, probably don't count on it. Now, I might start releasing more shorter videos that are really topical oriented, just to see if I can get some more organic views, because a lot of my views just come from my subscribers, and I really appreciate you guys for that. But I would like to keep growing, so I do want to, increase organic views. That's always a good plan. So you guys might see some more, just really quick snippets, 30 seconds to 2-minute videos where I do something interesting. It's never really a bad thing, right? I mean, if it convinces an organic viewer to subscribe, then it's not going to hurt your subscribers. It's not going to, make them think, oh, well, this channel's useless. The videos are too short. No, everybody likes a little video. Once again, organic searches are from people who literally found your video through no other means than by searching. It wasn't recommended, it wasn't shared with them by a friend. They were searching for something very specific, either in YouTube or Google, and your video came up in the search results. Again, SEO means search engine optimization. Tutorials, specific bike issues, and that kind of things are great for organic searches. I actually found some of my very favorites like Half Throttle and Rebel Yell 91 and Jail Incognito from organic searches on, guess what bike? Well, the KLR. There are also some favorites, in the repair scene who I really love. You guys might not know them, but they make very, very good repair videos. You might want to check them out. If you own a DRZ 400, check out Muddy Sump. And if you own a KLR 650, check out, I don't know how to say his name perfect, but it's like Gotti out of H2O. And I'll put a link in the description. If I don't, remind me in the comments and I'll get back to it. Now, one more tip about your titles and keywords. Don't ever use the word random or rambling or any other words that downplay your cool video in your title. If you're only uploading the very best you have, perhaps on an upload schedule, then there won't be any rambling. Now, I'm not saying I don't like rambling. I enjoy dialogue, and sometimes the more random, the better. That's why I continue to do it, even though I know better. However, new viewers don't really like rambling, and that word rambling or random doesn't really do very well in search results. So, in my experience, whenever I've included the words random or rambling in anything where it sounds like I wasn't putting in my best, I suffer in views and retention and therefore YouTube rankings. You also don't want to play up your video either. Don't tell me it's the biggest jump ever if it's like 2 feet off the ground. That doesn't get subscribers. That makes even the kindest of YouTubers into fierce battle trolls because they just got lied to and you wasted their time. So, you guys, to sum this very long moto vlog, this very long voiceover up, go check out the keyword tool. The link is in the description. Make sure to check out TB Jim Collins and Motonosity X to see just how hard Jim works and to see just how smart Motonosity works. Also, check out Gotti out of H2O and check out Muddy Sump to see how many views those guys get on their tutorial videos. You'll be surprised at how many views those guys get. They're great. So, you guys, good luck. And whatever you do, remember that this should be first and foremost about fun. I swear to you, even if you follow this tip to the letter with the keywords and the specifics, it will drain some of that, baked in love goodness from motovlogging, and it will feel more like a job. But it will pan out with a bigger channel if that's really what you're looking for. So thanks, you guys. As always, love and appreciate you guys. eveRide out.